What's up, you guys? Isaac with a chance here for my next Marvel Legends toy video review. And today we're going to be looking at the Marvel Legends series of Jane Foster, aka the Mighty Thor, or Lady Thor, I'd rather call her. And she is from Thor: Love and Thunder. So for the package, you got this very cool open window that showcases the figure with all her accessories. And you get the name Mighty Thor, because usually I like to call her Lady Thor. Yeah, which is Jane Foster right here. And she is from Thor: Love and Thunder, and she was made by Hasbro. And on this side, you get a really cool artwork of the Mighty Thor. On the back of the box, you get to see another artwork of Mighty Thor, and she's part of the Build-A-Figure set for Korg from Thor: Love and Thunder. We get Thor. We get Thor. We get Chris. I'm sorry. We get Chris Hemsworth's Thor. We get Mighty Thor. We get Gore the God Butcher. We get King Valkyrie, Ravager Thor, Star Lord, and Groot. And we have a little bio here which says Jane Foster's life is forever changed when she mysteriously comes to possess the hammer Mjolnir and the power of the Mighty Thor. And that's it. So for the package of Jane Foster's Mighty Thor, or Lady Thor, whatever you want to call her, that's about it. So let me get her out here and see how awesome and movie accurate she actually is. So here's Jane Foster, aka the Mighty Thor, out of the packaging, or Lady Thor, whatever you want to call her. I usually like to call her Lady Thor. So anyway, whatever. But here she is out of the packaging, and I gotta say that this is actually a gorgeous version of Jane Foster dressing up in her some kind of comic book accurate armor, and I gotta say that it looks pretty cool. This is probably because when I heard this figure was when I saw a first look at this figure, I said I'm getting this figure as I'm talking about. But I'm actually really surprised. This is my first time getting a Jane Foster figure for a Marvel Legends figure. I don't know if we had other Jane Foster figures from the Marvel Legends lines or anything. I don't know. But I gotta say that this is actually a really gorgeous figure. And there'll be some stuff that I will probably 100% like, and that's pretty much it. So what do I think of this figure so far? My thoughts on this figure, it probably looks accurate to they'll probably look accurate to the film, even though the movie's not even out yet. Thor: Love and Thunder is a movie that a lot of fans and myself is looking forward to. I can't wait to see the movie. But with this Jane Foster figure, I think this is going to look accurate to the movie, because the way she's dressed, she has on this Asgard Thor outfit on. Yeah. Now we got female Thor, which is her, Jane Foster. So what I like about this figure is the cape and everything. I mean, I think it would have been nice if other Marvel Legends figures, or most of the Marvel Legends figures, even though this cape is made out of plastic, it would have been nice if the capes were actually made out of cloth or something. I mean, if not, I mean, then that's fine. I'm used to her having a plastic cape, but the cape is actually red and it looks pretty cool. And it kind of looks a little bit like the same as Thor's, but different, because Thor has a very longer cape as this. But it does have some wrinkly style to it. The red cape looks pretty cool. And with the armor itself that she's wearing, she got some really interesting, she got this this upper arm band or whatever this thing is. And then she got her gloves. She got her brown gloves, and she got the little she got this thing on her forearms, and you get a little brown there. So I guess these will be her actual gloves from the movie. And the same thing on this side, and also this is this on each side is painted black, but underneath it's painted brown. Like, see what I mean? Brown. but you do see her fingers. You do get her closing hand, which is actually this when she holds the Mjolnir, and this is her open hand. This is her opening hand, but she doesn't come with interchangeable hands, which is no big deal. In her armor, with mostly the rest of the armor, she does I think she has this cut up brown skirt or whatever this is. I think it's from Asgard or something like that. But this is where she's gonna dress up in the film. By the time you see the movie, basically I can't wait to see her in action. What she's gonna do in this movie, dressing up like this. And she does have this little red paint on here. She has some silver on the armor, some silver and black, and some brownish color on the outfit. And I gotta say the color scheme looks really accurate. And she does have this silver circle, this little silver dot circle. Well, this one and this one right there, and here and there. And I think the color scheme looks really cool. And the knee joints on here, we have here is her knee panels, which are mostly silver. Her pants are black, and she does have brown and silver boots or shoes, or mostly boots actually, because yeah, this is what she's gonna wear. This armor looks pretty cool. And what's really interesting is the head sculpt. I freaking love this head sculpt. It's not 100% perfect. It looks kind of like Natalie Portman from the movie, but we don't know what Natalie Portman's Jane Foster, what's she been up to in the Marvel Cinematic Universe after all these years since Thor: The Dark World. What's she been up to? I don't know, but we'll see when Thor Love and Thunder hits theaters, because I'm actually looking forward to this movie. I can't wait to see it. But anyway, the head sculpt looks pretty cool. I think this actually screams Natalie Portman. This actually does look like Natalie Portman, but it's not as perfect. I'm actually really impressed what Hasbro did. Hasbro did a really good job making this look accurate to the movie. But I'm actually really impressed. They gave it their best to make it look like Natalie Portman, but it does look like Natalie Portman most likely. But it's not 100% perfect. But I'm glad they gave it their best. But they did a really good job with the likeness of Natalie Portman. And Natalie Portman will also have blonde hair in the movie, most likely, because I don't know I know her actual hair, her actual hair color is mostly brown in the Thor movies, but in this one, she's going to have blonde hair for the first time. So I think the outfit that she's going to wear, I think the power is going to give her blonde hair. We don't know about that, but we'll just have to wait and see when the movie hits theaters. But I gotta say, I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed with the head sculpt. And also, there's another head sculpt right here of her with the mask. And she does have the mask on. She does have these little pieces right here that looks like the wings that she's gonna be wearing. And yeah, so she does have these little silver wings. She has the helmet. She does have some red there, some silver, and you can see her eyes. And you can see her hair. So it's up to you if you want to, here, this is how we're going to do it. So let's take this off real quick. Hopefully I put it on. Yeah, I put it on right. And now we got the Mighty Thor. Or Lady Thor, whatever you... Well, I usually like to call her Lady Thor, because she's like a female version of Thor dressing up like this. But, yeah. I think the helmet looks pretty sick. So, and also she does have some red lines here and there. So let's take a look at the accessories. And here we have is the broken Mjolnir that happened in Thor Ragnarok. Now this is the Mjolnir that happened. Yeah, we do have a couple of, you do see some cracks on each side by side and upper and downward of the hammer. And I think I gotta say they put some cracking on this hammer because the hammer actually was destroyed in Thor Ragnarok, which I felt bad for Thor about it, like Chris Hemsworth's Thor about it. And it does have some really cool gray paint on the hammer. And this is where Jane, and also it's really long. You do have the holder and the strap and everything. And also, last but not least, she does come with this. She does come with Korg's leg, and I believe he's gonna wear this. This is what he's gonna. So I gotta get the rest of the wave to put Korg together. Hopefully, I mean, he does have. Korg has blue pants and this fur and some fur here and there, some straps, and you do see his feet and everything. But I guess this is what Korg's gonna wear in the actual movie. We'll just have to wait and see. So for articulation is mostly for articulation. She can look this way and that way. She can look down. She can't really look up because of the back of her hair, and she can move her arms. Yeah, she can move her arms. She can move her elbow joints, but her elbow joints are a little tightened and stiff. But I'm a little worried that I'm not gonna break it or anything. I'm just a little worried that the arms are a little bit stiff, but it's fine. And she can move her wrist. She can move her knee joints. So that's it for the articulation. And also you can have her hold her hammer. And now now she's ready for action. See? Now she's ready for action. Like I said, if you do have this figure, it's up to you. Do you want to have the unmasked head on, or do you want to have the masked head on? With me, I can't decide yet, but I will decide whenever I get a chance or something. But I think that's mostly it for this figure. And there's probably like nothing much to say about the Mighty Thor or Lady Thor. Usually, like I said, I like to call her Lady Thor, but I think this is a badass version of Jane Foster, looking like this, and I can't wait to see what she's gonna do in this movie, dressing up like this, and I can't wait to see her in action for the first time. And we might see her and Thor actually team up together in the film. We'll just see, but it's okay. We'll see what happens when the movie hits theaters. But I think that's about it for this toy review for Jane Foster's Thor, and that's probably about it. So be sure to like, subscribe, press notification button, follow me on Instagram, comment down below, and I'll see you on my next review for Thor.